My name is Steve Taylor. I teach preschool here at Giddens School. I've been at Giddens for a long time, and one of the things that I really love about Giddens is that it's a mission-focused school. So the mission really guides teachers, whether we've been here for a year or 20 years.
There isn't another school in this city that really intentionally thinks about how to ask a kid a question about the Duwamish River and make that a question about science, but also make that a question about justice and politics and voice, and also attach that to their sense of self and drive and to what they care about.
We're having a civil rights unit. This is for our civil rights unit. It's about a march. This sign right here says black and white together.
I'm working on taking notes about the Cold War.
I think that, the signs that people have, they say women's rights are human rights. I agree on that.
We did metamorphic rock, and my name is Miles.
We did diagrams and photos. We did fun facts and things about metamorphic rock.
So one of the programs that I'm really excited about at Giddens School is our Spark program. And this is an integrated approach to learning where we combine science and social studies and social justice and art. All of the students from preschool through 5th grade get to participate in Spark projects.
So today we're going to have some fun. We're going to have a chance to use some tools and to learn some skills and to build some toys.
This is really hard because you have to center balance it. You don't center balance it, it'll just fall.
People say all schools are different, but this one is very different.
At Giddens, some of my favorite things are how they always change up the programs, what we do every year in them. Like in Spark, last year we did circuits, and this year we made a portrait of historical events and suffragists.
Starts in 1787, I'm pretty sure. That's when the Constitution was signed, and then there's a bunch of stuff about voting and what's happened over the years.
I did this one.
The 14th Amendment is just basically saying that every citizen can vote.
It's such an opportunity for kids to learn about the world, but also learn about themselves through that, and to kind of put themselves in a place and develop empathy for different people around the world. And I think that comes through in not only the physical work that kids produce, but in the way they can talk about it and the way they can ask interesting questions and have dialogue with each other.
I think what's exciting in particular about now is that we have really made that intentional work. We made a decision as a school that is actually the heart of the work that we do.
Since moving to Seattle, this is the first time in the 7 years I've been here that a school has provided me the time off and the support I needed to go to trainings. And the fact that Giddens values that means that not only are we doing a higher level of education, but we're doing education that is meaningful. It's not just numbers, it's actually a meaningful, purposeful, and we're making strategic decisions to make a transition from one grade band to the next the best.
I feel super supported by the Giddens community. Morva comes in the morning when I have a big performance and she says, "What do you need?" And I don't think anybody else has a head of school that comes in and says, "What do you need today?"
Too fast. No, too slow. Too close.
Well, I have the best class ever. I tend to say that a lot every time I have a class. What I love about the students I have now is that they know that their voice counts and they lead the discussions. It's their classroom, it's their community, and they get to make it as unique as they want to make it.
I love being a preschool teacher and being able to see the kids grow through 5th grade. 5th graders I might have taught 8 years ago. And I believe that when kids leave Giddens, they are aware of the world around them, and they're also ready to make a difference in the world.
I get a lot of joy out of the moments that I get to have with kids that I feel connected to who they are, and I get to know them in all the ways that they are, both the places where they struggle and the places where they are thriving. What I want them to know ultimately is that they're in a place where the adults care deeply about them, and I thrive on that reality. I do.